Alright, it says I'm live. Okay. Oh, I've got just over 100 hours in this game now. Delightful. Man, usually I play games in a much less healthy manner, so I end up racking up 100 hours within a week or so. Man. Oop. That was almost a fatal misstep. Yeah, usually I rack up 100 hours in a game within a week, just because I get so tunnel vision obsessively focused on something. But nah, this time I took more than a year to do it. I guess that's saying something for my restraint. Don't know how much it says about my commitment to playing the game. I mean, I'm still here, aren't I? So. I guess the catch to that would be while I am still here, I do take breaks occasionally, but they're more or less non-negotiable. Because I don't always have non-stop access to my Xbox. So, in cases where I am separated from it, or I don't know. Nah. It's more vulnerable to design, because this is only going to do damage. Let me check. Oh, that's actually way less. Yeah. Why did that kick do damage and fire? Really fun. Is knowing at the end of this path I'm walking on, there is a boss fight, probably. There's at least a boss fight door. Those usually have boss fights on the other side. Yeah, let's fight your way through an army of these things that minimum seems to be 3 hits each. Maximum undetermined, and I really don't feel like finding I really don't feel like finding the maximum number of times I can hit something without it dying. That would be a tremendous waste of time. Oh boy. I was standing right on the edge of the beach. Like right outside of this area of pain. Hello. But on the bright side with the fog door thing, my experience has been something like every 1 in 5-ish doesn't lead to a boss fight immediately. And something is tickling my nose. Probably my mustache, but I can't scratch it while fighting stuff. Yeah, sometimes like a single single rogue hair will just come loose and point up into my nose and make it itchy. I do not want to see what you do. I don't know what his deal is, aside from being an abomination, but I still don't really want to know. Their pathfinding is a little, fried. This guy's still trying to figure out how to step up a tiny ledge. Let's put the evil eye ring back on. I might just be able to heal back to full health with that. To be fair, he doesn't have any legs. Yeah, that would make it harder, except he's also just floating. It's like No legs on easy mode. Also, I don't know how common of a feeling or stance this is or whatever, but I'm getting kind of tired of fighting these weird tiny gargoyle things because they're boring. They do, as far as I can tell, two things. They're somewhat tankish, but still easy to kill. I don't know. I just... Alright, now for this abomination. The real monster is the collision. Why is it turning to face me? Like, if it was gonna be able to see me, it would have been able to see me anyway. I killed it and didn't notice because I was not paying much attention. Alright. This is... Ugh. I might end up having to go down there at some point, and I don't look forward to it. Oh. I didn't have to kill that thing in order to... Yeah, that was for the chest. Okay. I seem to have misremembered needing to kill that to get to this. Which I didn't. Alright. Oh, I somehow like that even less than a health bar appearing immediately. What's the plan for this area? I just got here. Mess around and find out. That's what I was afraid of. Hey, Dark Souls has a sliding section. What in the world? What is your deal? I hope you realize if you have no ranged attacks, I will just shoot you. Cool, it does actually nothing. Oh, that does a lot of stamina damage. Right. I get the strange sensation that perhaps I wasn't supposed to set it on fire. Cool. Let's put the ring back on. So it just said, die, and I did. Did I sit on the volume control for this thing? Yeah, come on, give it your best shot. Nice shot. So now I know with certainty that there is a boss fight there, and that I will need to navigate completely around it once and halfway around it once, at least. Probably. I'm just gonna shoot him. Oh, he found the ramp, I guess. Alright. Man, this fellow is very clever and intelligent. How does that one approach first? Can't imagine what sort of maneuvers I'd be pulling off if I could do fun stuff like have more stamina. Dude. Good. I thought I heard one decide to sneak up behind me, but I was mistaken. There's just so much stuff. Yeah. There's all sorts of stuff that would be really cool to be able to do. simply outside of my current ability set. Like, more damage. I like doing more damage. For you, I will never fight you properly. They're a disgusting bucket of bricks. I meant to say teeth. I'm not sure why I said bricks. Oh. Well. That bodes really well. Now what? Is that thing vulnerable? Doesn't especially look vulnerable. I mean, it kind of looks vulnerable, but it doesn't seem to feel sharpness. Okay. So Well, at least what progress I've made sticks around. On the other hand, I don't know how to handle this thing. Oh wait, I know how. Put on the... I'm not putting it on right now. I've got Havel's ring on. I've got the orange charge ring, which I've been swapping for the ring of the evil eye. Which I could instead swap for the ring of steel protection. I don't know if I'm suddenly being disproportionately loud or if this is not a good time. Or if I was only just getting loud enough to be properly audible. But my earbuds have decided to play audio differently. So now fire sounds are really loud. My batteries are charged, right? They are not. Alright, I'm going to swap those out. Give me a second. I'm going to play it real safe and take my earbuds out so I can't hear when something sneaks up and stabs me in the back. Well, so funny thing, while I was grabbing a different battery, I dropped both of the batteries, so I'm not entirely sure which one is the fresh charged one and which one is the dead one. Alright, this is probably fresh-ish, which is odd that it says 3 out of 4 bars, because I just pulled it off the charger. Yeah, I was just thinking, what if I, instead of having the Ring of Evil Eye to go into the boss fight, because that's generally not going to be very helpful, what if instead I had the Ring of Steel Protection, because that should be helpful against a giant tree punching me in the face. I'm not going to equip it just yet, though, because I'm not at the fight. I'm at these goons. These henchmen. Oh, oh, oh. And can you imagine if they had it so that there was a gun that functioned exactly the same as the crossbow, except it was semi-auto? That game would play very differently. It would just be, yeah, get in targeting range, and then let her rip, I guess. Oh yeah, remembered. How do you like it? Oh, they're actually relatively fine with it, okay. These guys are, they're really weak to perpendicular movement. Mask just isn't cooperating with me. I've got to put a back on this thing. I might do that at some point, but I don't know. Leather's kind of expensive. Hi. How are you? I've been trying to reach you regarding your vehicle's extended warranty. Yeah, nice one. That looked like a hot spot. Man, they just have very specific ways they're willing to navigate these tunnels, and no other ways. Congrats, you saved him. But why? I wonder, does this finish you off? Nope. These guys are quite sturdy. Alright. So I think I've formulated something of a plan for when I actually get to the boss fight, because they actually put enough of an army in the way that I do need to fight them. Can't exactly sneak past everything. Because that, I don't know if it's possible to slip by him, but again, I have no interest in taking him unfairly. No, thank you. I guess, to their credit, they didn't put a long elevator here. Instead, they put a long slip and slide up. Let me not forget. Steel protection. Alright, so the plan here is, once I get to the bottom, run. Just run for the thing as fast as I can, hope around the outskirt, hope that the floor doesn't collapse, prohibiting me from reaching it first. It already has, alright. He says no. What? Do I need a different attack type? Because I have one. Cool, now it'll have 2 arms. Wait a second, is this tree the reason everything's on fire? I suspect this tree is the reason everything's on fire. It is not a polite tree. Okay. Oh boy. This is gonna be a thing. It's fun. So far I've found that the bosses tend to be pretty tolerant to my cheese, so I don't expect what I'm about to try will work, but it would be really funny if it did. But what I'd like to try is just standing at the edge of the arena and shooting him. Because I know before he couldn't quite reach me when I stood there. I say he, I don't know why I'm calling it a he. It's a tree. It's a plant. In fact, as far as I can tell, it's well, that tree. So it'd be terribly convenient if killing this fellow caused all the lava to dry up. Yeah, let's equip a secondary bolt. So that way, in theory... Oh wait, no, this is probably for if I have multiple crossbows equipped. Let me just verify that real quick. No, they draw from the same pool. Cool. I just had a really dumb idea for what build I could do on a second playthrough. the dual wielding crossbow idiot. I don't have patience for the crossbow with you. Or you, for that matter. The collision in this game is just perfect. Hello. Nice approach. Didn't see you coming until I was already committed to a different attack. So that's partially because third-person games don't seem to handle close quarters very well. I didn't see you there. Alright. Get down here, you goop abomination. Something startled me. I heard something behind me. I don't know what it was. You know, something really funny. I'm almost glad those things don't drop anything. Because if they did drop something, especially if it was something actually useful, then I would have to deal with the idea that I'd have to manage those things more than the absolute bare minimum to get here. Swap that out for that. Alright. Whee! Where? The shots down. I don't know. Okay. How do I hit it? Move. Huh. I've been going for an hour. Doesn't feel like that's right, but okay. Do I have any super crazy potent fire protection armor aside from the set I'm already wearing? Let's see. Got masks. Let's see. That's fire defense. That's decent. So that's 8, 8, 10, 10. 10 is a, 15, that's pretty good. 10. That's it, that's really heavy. 15. 26. Hey, look at that. That's substantial. So, 24. What? A loathsome parasite that inhabits Lost Izalith. It is completely immobile, yet still lives. When one on the head, it emanates blinding light, which is why it is known as a sunlight maggot. Well, I'm not putting that thing on. So yeah, the hood for this is 26. Now we've got 68. Best in that field. 39. Just 24, yeah. That's something that just occurred to me. This stuff is so extremely light compared to what I started with. Actually, no. The 3 versus a 1.6, so it's not that light compared to what I started with. It just is so good that I'd given up on upgrading my armor. Huh. There's a 52 fire. 58, so yeah. So this is the best at fire defense that I've got, except for the head, which gives me more health. Okay, so there's something that I'm thinking about that I'm bothered by the notion of doing it. Just because the way to get down here is pretty long. But I could head up to Sen's Fortress, do a bit of grinding for whatever the stuff was I needed for leveling up my armor, and see how far it can go. Because I haven't leveled up any armor in quite some time. And it seems I'm going to need to be even more sturdy than I presently am to fight a bed. But in the meantime, it's getting hot in here. And I've been going for a little while. So I guess I'll ask, do you want me to do a bit of grinding right now, or should I save that for next time I stream? That was actually a question I kind of hope to get an answer to. Alright, well, yes. I don't know. Okay. Well, since it is warm and unpleasant right now, I think I'm going to stop and save that for next time. I'll just need to take a note somewhere that that's what I want to do next time I stream this. But that's actually the fun thing. I have other stuff I want to do besides just Dark Souls. And here's the really funny part about it. I'm just lazy. I'm lazy enough that instead of doing other more difficult, challenging things, I'm just playing Dark Souls at level 1 blind. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Do what you want, I guess. Like if you want to subscribe, that encourages me, but I will still be lazy, so I will be an encouraged lazy person. If you want to like it, same story. I don't have a super firm grasp of what those do outside of that. If you dislike it, press the button. You'll know, I'll know, no one else will know. Till next time. Don't take any wooden nickels.